Previously on Sailing Terrapin, Jen and Dan flew into Las Palmas, Canary Islands for the week-long sail down to the Cape Verdes and then on to the Caribbean.
We pulled up our anchor in Mindelo in the Cape Verdes and we headed west to the island of Grenada.
It is Saturday, the 10th of January, and we just left Mindelo in the Cape Verdes, and we are heading south-southwest is our current course, and just came up on watch, and we have like 1.5 meter swell and about 12-15 knots behind us, so about 20 apparent, and a couple boats out here with us, but not much. It's really pretty. It's nice and sunny.
Leaving Mindelo.
Leaving Mindelo.
We're under sail. Looking good.
The dust
Feeling
of the
good.
Sahara is with us.
Feeling groovy.
What do you think, Bex?
I think I'd like a rum drink in the Caribbean soon.
As we left Mindelo, the sky was fairly hazy due to dust being blown from the Sahara. We're only 50 miles from the coast of Africa, and the dust would settle on the deck of the boat at night and get stuck there with the dew.
It's day 3, and it is about 7 a.m., and the sun just came up, and Calla and I are on watch, and the sun is covered by this dusty, like Sahara sand, so the horizon is kind of hazy. It's like that at sunset and sunrise. So when the sun gets higher in the sky, it actually clears up a little bit because there's no particles that cover it. So hopefully it'll be a sunny day.
Making coffee using Dan's SOP.
Gonna be tasty!
Put a little water in the bottom, turn it into a slurry, stir it up, let it gas a little bit. For about 30 seconds.
I'm gassing a little bit.
Then a forceful pour to bring in the rest of it. Again, to kind of keep everything in suspension. And then we just top it off. 3 nuts.
But don't put it on the counter. Stick it in the sink so it doesn't fall over and spill everywhere. Of course, that's part of the SOP. Right?
This is my first day on the boat.
And Baxter, how about you? What's your morning?
I'm looking for hardware for my next boat project.
What's that?
Fixing stuff that broke.
Oh, she said something.
Yeah.
Who said something?
Jen. What's up?
I was just singing out, hold on down below. I can see the huge sweat coming through.
Yeah, they're a little more
Further spaced out.
from the northwest.
Yeah, still around.
I don't know. I think they're coming from this direction.
Yeah, the big swell's coming from over here. On the beam. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah. There's still little
Choppies.
choppy stuff coming from this direction.
Which direction is the
swell's coming from?
wind coming from? That way. That's why.
Yeah. But the wind is nice. The sail seems to be.
Is it like 15 knots? 13?
It's 13 to 15.
which is about 20 true, which is nice.
Let's see how fast we go.
Nice! We're going 6.6 knots.
We gotta slow the boat down a little bit.
We should reef. You should see her face. We're just kidding.
See, I've been trying to write my lesson because I realised.
You have your bone now, you're happy? It's 6 a.m. and I'm on watch and just looking around the cockpit and I think this is something.
So it's a beautiful day and everybody's up. It's my watch, but everybody's up. And the wind is between 8 to 13 knots and it's going between 180 to 120. And we were sailing without the pole, but looks like if the waves are going to push us downwind and the jib is going to slap, then we probably need to pull out the jib. So Dan and Baxter are on deck to pull out the jib. They just took the pole down this morning. Now it's going back up. What you got, Dan?
Well, we've had a couple of birds lately. Regularly on the trip, we've had small birds, probably a shearwater. I was just in the bird book, and I think it's probably what they literally call the little shearwater. We're in the right range for that. We had a lovely bird this morning. It kind of looked like a gannet, but it's got a long tail. And I'm thinking that maybe it's a tropic bird, which is exciting to me. But we are in the tropics.
What do you think, Baxter?
I think it's pretty interesting. There's not much to do out here, so looking at the wildlife is a good use of time.
The seas are excited today, aren't they? Lively.
We have a little more wind and some wind chop, which is great.
And Bertha's holding a good course.
Yeah, monitor's working well.
What are you making?
Well, right now I'm cutting cilantro, and we're making a wrap, and I know there's going to be cabbage and cilantro in it, because that's what I cut up so far. I'm not sure what the rest of the ingredients are yet.
That sounds tasty.
Molly told me that I had to decide what we were having for our meal tonight, and I told her that I thought she was accelerating my apprenticeship a little bit too much.
So somewhere about halfway across the Atlantic, we decided to fly the drone. And this is a pretty good illustration of the sail plan that we had for probably about 1,000 miles. So 10 days, 12 days sailing, just like this. Probably about that roll. It feels worse when you're on the boat, but it's kind of a laid-back, mellow sail plan. Wind didn't really increase, and it was fairly calm and peaceful the entire last half of the trip across the Atlantic.
Today is day 7 since we left Mindelo in the Cape Verdes, and we are just now getting to 13 degrees north, almost in the 12s, which is really nice. We're losing a lot of latitude, and the Caribbean Sea is also known as the Sargasso Sea, and we have a lot of sargasso, so it's kind of cool. How's your day going?
Day's going well. I'm wearing the same clothes I've had on for the last 4 days. Today is our halfway point in the entire trip. So we've covered over 1,500 miles. To celebrate, we're going to have mojitos tonight with our Cuban rum that we got in Cuba. And then to continue the celebration into tomorrow, we're actually going to take showers, which will be the first showers we've had since we went swimming in Mindelo. So that will be nice. And those are pretty much the exciting things we're doing out here, besides cleaning the deck to get the flying fish off, watching for dolphins, and watching the Milky Way and the stars change as they transit the sky. And that's about it, like on the open seas.
So I am trying to make bread. I've never made bread before, and we're going to make it in the pressure cooker. So I'm using my Sea Shepherd cookbook, vegan cookbook, and we're going to give it a go.
What you got? Got Lucy?
It's nice to know if I'm kind of in a emergency situation where I feel like I'm losing control in an arena or something like that, where I need to back up quickly to know that's not going to be necessarily frustrating.
She is happy. She wishes he would squeak.
About 15 days into our passage, boredom overtook me, and I tried to figure out where a small knock that I heard in the back part of the boat was coming from. It's probably a loose bolt. It could be something moving around as the boat rocked, but it was driving me crazy. So Dan and I tried to figure out exactly where it was coming from. Was it connected to the rudder? Was it something that was tapping the rudder post somewhere along one of the holds? Or was it just a loose bolt or screw? We never did figure out exactly what it was, but it occupied a good day's worth of effort. So it kind of helped us with some boredom.
Flying into the hole in search of the ever-elusive squeak.
So this is day 12 from Mindelo, and day 20 if you count Las Palmas and not count the 3-day stop in Mindelo. So it's a nice day. We have probably 22 knots apparent, which is pretty good, and we're just moving right along.
I love boating. It's awesome.
driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
Next on Sailing Terrapin, we explore Grenada, visit with a bunch of other cruisers, and Ed and Becca come to visit.